Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter to all of you. Happy Resurrection Day celebration of Jesus Christ coming back to life from the dead. Praise God for the good news of Jesus. Anyway, I can't believe it. I can't really think about it much because I haven't not preached on Easter in 8 years, 7 years at least, because I was even at a nursing home or something before I began to pastor. So anyhow, I can't believe I'm not actually in a worship service, but man, I'm going to have me a praise and worship session today out here in creation. So wow, glory to God in the highest. It is Sunday morning, April 16th, day 18 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. The weather is basically identical to what it has been for about a week now. I'm going to try and get to the side whenever I can. But kind of cool. Whoops, here's a tree I got to go under. Kind of cool this morning, which feels really good. It's partly overcast, but it's a little bit breezier, which makes it really nice. So I'm excited about getting going early. I got up about 7, eyes open, probably 6:30 ish. But boy, it was so snug and cozy in my sleeping bag and everything. I didn't want to get up very bad. It's chilly out and still kind of dark. So I just kind of laid there and stretched a little bit and got moving some. But anyway, really kind of got going about 7. I ate my breakfast and had me my I went ahead and took 800 milligrams of ibuprofen this morning and my normal tramadol because that blister, 2 blisters kind of on that toe, boy, it was red and swollen, didn't look that good. So anyway, I took it to hopefully help me be less pain as I walk. So anyway, got going and got out of there, got packed up and got out of there at 8:15. That's the earliest I've left yet. I was the first one to leave camp. Two ladies next door to me, Stephanie and Leslie from Florida, they were just about ready to go. But I stayed next to Tim from Buffalo, and he was a long ways from leaving. The girl from London, B, or Bryony, she was next to me on the other side. She had just barely gotten up by the time I was leaving. So anyway, I think I had the best night's sleep I've had, and you can probably tell from my tone that I'm feeling a lot better than I was last night. Boy, I was tired, which is kind of the case, I guess, every day. So probably it was no different than any other day. Anyhow, my goal is to make, I wish I could remember the name of the shelter. It's 11 miles away. By the way, I did exactly 11 miles yesterday. I thought it was 10 point something, but it turns out it was exactly 11. So 109.5 to 120.5. So anyway, 11 miles yesterday, 11 miles today, which will put me like barely 5 into the NOC, which will make a nice day tomorrow to get in there early and be able to relax and check out all the cool stuff. So looking forward to that. My plan is to eat a hamburger at the NOC for lunch, and who knows what for supper. That's my plan, but who knows what'll happen. So anyway, had a good evening. Boy, I didn't really go down to the shelter and hang out with everybody because I was tired. The girls next door went to bed really early, and so I didn't want to come in late and disturb them. Anyway, like I said, boy, good night, good sleeping weather. I miss all you guys, so good morning to my family, Mom and Dad, Mother Reed and Grandpa Jerry, to my amazing wife, Teresa. Boy, I love you. To all my kids, I'm very sad. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm very sad that I'm not with you guys today. very sad. So that's enough of that. I'll stop talking about that. But I love you guys so much, and I hope that doing this trail makes just life, you know, better and different for all of us. So anyway, let's see, lots of encounters on the trail. And one thing I'll mention, spiritually speaking, is, wow, this is difficult to minister, especially share the gospel on the trail. The girl from Germany, Nicole is her like American name. I don't know, I can't remember her German name. She didn't have any idea what a disciple was, but just my trail name is making a difference. People act differently. They act better when they hear my trail name, and it brings up conversation about what a disciple is. Today I was talking with Tim about the difference between an apostle and a disciple, and so that was cool. The other night, one of the things I noticed about people on the trail is they tend to act kind of wild and crazy, probably wilder and crazier than they do at home. And so it's kind of like an excuse to be sort of stupid, maybe. Excuse me. Everybody's hacking and coughing this morning, sneezing and all sorts of stuff. So I don't know if it's allergies or what. But anyway, people acting kind of dumb. The other night, there was a middle-aged guy. In fact, he was 46, with a bunch of young folks. And man, he's acting like a fool. I mean, he's acting just so crazy. And when he asked my name, I said, disciple. He goes, as of Jesus? And I said, absolutely, as of Jesus. And man, he straightened up. He acted very respectful and way differently. He wasn't near as crazy and obnoxious after that. Which, you know, if you want to act that way, that's fine. We all need Jesus. But anyway, just my name is having a kind of an impact on people, which is super cool, because it's hard to get the opportunity to share much about faith in Jesus, because you're only with people for minutes, like just mere minutes. And so right now my main focus is just being Jesus 24/7. And like I said, I think it's having an influence, although all the people I was with before 3 days ahead, and now I'm with all new people, meeting new people every day. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, feeling good. Back feels very good this morning. Feet and toe feel pretty darn good. So, but it's, you know, I've only gone a half mile. So anyhow, that's it for now. I'll stop. Try to keep these videos just a little bit shorter without also not bringing you thoughts, you know, from the trail. So I guess let me add one more thing. So as far as thoughts and life lessons learned, no matter what, be yourself all the time. Don't change when you're with other people. When you're with certain people, you're one way, and with certain people, you're another way. Don't do that. Just be yourself. That's the best person you can ever be. And I think we get into trouble and we start to lose confidence and everything when we doubt who we are and we act like someone that we're not, or try to put on a mask, which is the definition of a hypocrite, is like an actor putting on a mask and trying to be someone that they're not. So, you know, when we act hypocritical or whatever, I know that comes with like a bad connotation now, and I don't mean it that way. But anyway, be yourself all the time and let God shine through you. Let the Lord use you exactly who you are for His purpose and for His glory. So that's my kind of my life lesson learned from a few days ago, from the last couple of days. So anyway, nice trail today. It was rough last night. It's really not so much now. So good time to film. All right, I'll stop now. Thanks so much. That's a little bit cloudy, but one of the super nice views here. Wish we could see a little bit further, but yeah, it's really, really a nice view. Anyway, can't see much, so I won't film much. You guys want to say hey to the camera?
Yeah, hey!
Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Hi! I'm Stephanie. Stephanie. This is Leslie.
Daytona girls, Ormond girls.
We're from Ormond Beach, Florida, and we section hike every year. It's our 3rd year.
Perfect. And so, yeah, you guys are from the same place Aunt Patsy and Uncle Larry are from.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Oh my God.
Didn't have it going yet. All right, I think we're up and running now. So, yay, look, it's Easter morning, and we've got Easter eggs and fruit and sandwiches. So, yeah, tell us who you are and why you're doing this.
Happy Easter. I'm Maria from Franklin, North Carolina.
Thank you. Why'd you come out here and do this?
Just my one nice deed for the year. I'm done now.
Very, very nice. Thanks. What about you? Tell us your name.
I'm Jim. I'm Maria's husband. And we do this together.
Very, very nice. It was sure nice to come out of the woods and see all this. So thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Ghoshal. I'm from Poland originally, but I live in Canada. I'm doing section hikings. I've done some section last year, and I believe in August. I hiked from Connecticut to Massachusetts, and now I started from Amicalola. I've done approach trail, and here I am. So I'm staying here for another week and going back home.
Very nice. Thank you. It's a
You're
nice,
welcome. Nice meeting you.
first person from Poland. So it's neat, and all the number of people from all over. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's almost lunchtime, and so taking a little side trail up to Rocky Bald. It's supposed to be 0.1 off the trail, but a 5 to 10 minute walk, so it's a hard decision on what to do, but I'm going to do it. My right heel's got a little bit of a hot spot going, and so I want to get up here and take my shoes and socks off and get some tape on that thing. So I figured I might as well head up here and do that. Eat some lunch and look over the view maybe. So anyway, hard decision getting off trail and adding miles to the day. Especially this is kind of a doozy of a climb. But anyway, I'll show you when we get up here. So here's the view from Rocky Bald. It's a little teeny tiny spot, but real nice view. Good spot to stop and have a break. Today's been kind of a mixture of sun and overcast. Depending on what side of the mountain you're on, there's been a breeze or no breeze, so it's kind of gone back and forth from hot to nice and cool and very pleasant. It was nice up on Rocky Bald to eat lunch and air out a little bit. Took my socks off and let my feet dry off, and let my shoes air out a little bit, so that felt good. Put some KT tape on that blister on my right heel, and sure enough, it is a blister. Anyway, so hopefully that thing doesn't get too bad. If I have to, I can pop it tonight and put some medicine on it maybe, and who knows. Anyway, feeling pretty good so far. The trail's been pretty gentle today. Some ups and downs for sure, but mostly fairly dirt, not lots of rocks and stuff. So that's good. Seeing some people now, especially after my lunch break. I just ran into a couple guys I met yesterday. But anyway, I'm excited for Diana. Diana R. She was getting baptized today, and so the family was going to go to her church and see her baptism. And so congratulations, Diana. I can't wait to hear your story and see what in the world is going on. So I'm excited for you and your family. Excited to see how God is going to use you in the future. So anyway, I'm sorry that I missed it, but I was certainly there with you in spirit. The rest of the family is going to be gathering for some meals, and my little nephew Froggy and Ashley moved into their new house yesterday, and so that's exciting for them. Congratulations to you guys. Hope that house is everything that you're hoping that it would be, and maybe even more. So anyway, Teresa tells me to stop saying that, so I'm going to have to think about it and not say that anymore. I think that's it. That's it for now. Kind of an odd day. I'll just leave it at that. Today's just a little odd, a little different. So, looking forward to the water in hopefully about a mile to mile and a half. There's a water source, so I'm going to sit down and guzzle some water and probably have a Gatorade this afternoon. Kind of give me a pick-me-up. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Again, so I thank you so much for coming along. It really means a lot. Speaking of coming along and enjoying the videos, I want to give a shout out to Mike E. Thanks so much for following along and your comments and talking with Teresa. I'm excited that you're excited. So anyway, that's cool. So hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're having an awesome Easter, awesome Resurrection Sunday. All right, well, the spring back there was basically dry. Couldn't get any water out of it, let's say that. The ground was kind of muddy, but that's about it. So I'm pretty low on water, but it's only, I would guess, 1.5 from here to the next shelter where there's water. And that's the place I was going to go for the night. It's early. It's only 1:30. And so we'll see when I get there how I'm feeling. But walking through this burned area makes me thirstier. Boy, it's a shame to see all this burned area. So the blister on my right heel suddenly in one step got a lot worse. So now it's fairly excruciating. So I may stop at the shelter and just let my feet breathe and recover and try and take even more care of that blister. I stopped and put a piece of duct tape over the KT tape, but it didn't help. So I don't know if it suddenly swelled and now there's more pressure or what happened. Oh my, look at all the burned. Again, it feels like walking on the moon. The trail's beautiful until you get into these burned areas, and wow, what devastation. I thought about, what if there's hikers out here and suddenly there's a forest fire? I mean, you don't know. And then which way do you go? Because you might be going back into the, into the flames. So I don't know. But anyway, water strategy on the trail. I didn't stop long enough back at Cold Spring Shelter to I should have drank a whole bunch and kind of verified, but I looked at the thing, the guide, and it said, there's water and however far, and I thought I got plenty, so I didn't do anything. Well, that was a mistake, because now I'm pretty dry and I don't have a lot of water left, but I'm saving that water for when I get even drier. And so probably as soon as I turn off the camera, I'll have a drink. But my oldest son, we nicknamed him H2O, because a couple of hikes, he would drink his water real fast and then he'd be out the whole rest of the hike. And so we'd always tease him or laugh jokingly about, man, you got to save your water. So that's what I'm doing right now, is conserving water. It's pretty warm. I'm sweating quite a bit. So whenever I do get to the water source, I'm chugging at least a liter. And then I'm going to make a thing of Gatorade. I got one Gatorade packet left. And I'm going to use that today, because tomorrow I can buy cold liquid Gatorade as much as I want. And I hope they have packets, because I really want some packets. So anyway, oops, my editor says I can't say that. So cover that last statement up. Strike that from the record, please. Burned everywhere. I climbed up the Wesser Bald Fire Tower. I'm going to do a slow pan around the whole area, and I'm going to get heading on. I'm not going to spend much time, although the breeze is so good. I'm drying out a little bit, which is good. There's straight down. Quite a view. There you have it. A little overcast, so you can't see that far, but wow, that's spectacular. What do I keep saying? You got to earn these views. Actually, you can sit right there at home and watch them. I'm the one that has to earn them. It's worth it. You guys are worth it. The long-awaited spring, just a few yards off the trail. So there's the view out there. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and get me some water.